Stone, and I'm live right now, and I'm all swagged out in complete Nutra gear. Check this out, whole family Nutra. It's a cool hat. I haven't been wearing hats a lot lately because I like my new haircut. I got a great barber. He's amazing. But anyways, these are the new swags that I got going on. Got some polos. I also got some girls shirts too. My mom was the first model for that on Facebook. Anyways, I'm here at Stonehaven in front of my neem tree, and I'm gonna prune a moringa for you guys today because I want to talk about something, and I mentioned it in another video. I said moringa was my gateway herb. I said that while I was in San Miguel de Allende and I was walking and I was describing it. Well, today I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, only because I'm here at Stonehaven again and my ducks are down here somewhere. Well, there's some of them are right there. But this is my neem tree. I really love this tree. Look, it's winter time and it's just still green. It's just such a beautiful evergreen tree. This one right here is also a really nice canopy grower. This is called a lead tree, L-E-A-D. There's no lead in it, but you can eat the leaves, you can eat the pods on it. It has very thin pods on it. You can eat them. However, the thing with eating the pods is that you got to cook them and you got to cook the leaves. And the reason is because this, like chaya, has some poisons in the green leaf if you don't cook it. So, but the cool thing about this tree, it's a super fast grower. If you need a canopy in your yard, this actually just came up out of the wood chips. Someone had chipped up a tree like this with some pods and it got planted itself. This is only like 18 months old. A couple big, huge branches have broke off, and it's kind of a little lopsided right now, actually. You'll see this. See that? It's a little lopsided of a tree, but it's filling in up top. They like to distribute their weight. So even if they get lopsided, they begin to distribute their weight at another point. Isn't that kind of cool? So here's what we're gonna be doing today at the end of this video is I'm gonna be chopping down Fragrant moringa. This is Fragrant. And you can see right now, she's just, the winter is hard on everybody. Now, this is she's a PKM1. PKM1 means that it's gonna produce a crud ton of pods twice a year. The problem with Phoenix is that we do get cold in the winter, like right now. So the second round of pods is always non-plantable pods. So I'm not gonna be able to plant any of these pods because the seeds did not dry out on the tree. They didn't even get a chance to mature because winter came. So that's my hat, but I'm gonna take the hat off right now because my hair looks good. I'm gonna put my hat right over here on the tripod because I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod when we go to cut this tree down. We're gonna cut it down at the end of this video because, like I said, moringa was my gateway herb. And why do I say that? I say that because I didn't really give herbs a shot before I knew about moringa. Does that make sense? I never really gave herbs a shot. And why didn't I give herbs a shot? Because it doesn't seem like that could be medicine. It doesn't seem like that could actually be something that could really help you. But it is something that can help you. All herbs. So once I started learning about moringa, because I wasn't interested in herbs before moringa, but once I started being interested in moringa and learning about all this amazing health benefits and all this stuff, it's the tree of life, all of these, the green powder, it will sustain people. Then I started basically only taking moringa. It's like hey, what's up, Dad? I just started only taking moringa in the beginning because it's pretty much a multivitamin. Like if you're gonna grow something that has basically everything, you need everything that's in it. But if you're gonna grow something that moringa is a great thing to grow. You can eat it straight off the tree. And these pods are not viable to grow, okay? But they are eatable. So when you crack them open, you can see they're edible, eatable, whatever. Inside, you can kind of see there's pulp in there. You can eat that. If I eat it fresh, it might be pretty spicy, especially in the winter. Hey, Jesse, great to see you from San Miguel. I just got back from San Miguel. Oh, yeah. Woo. Pretty spicy in the wintertime. Now, that is cookable too, but you're gonna have to slice off all that fiber around. So it's just gonna leave like a little bit of the insides. It's really good to spice up a salad because it kind of has a sweet, almost horseradishy flavor. But you can't eat them. So what I'm saying is when I chop this tree down, the ones that are dry and those really aren't, you can't do anything with these seeds in there. And you can't eat that. But the ones that are still moist on the inside, like this big juicy one right here, this is what the Indians would like. They would be harvesting a whole bunch of this and then they would be cooking them up in some curry, some Moringa curry, which I've had before. It's really, really good. So that, all I'm saying is when I chop this tree down today, I could still use the pods to eat if I wanted to. I'm probably not, but I could. And all these little branches, I could plant them as cuttings. I'm probably not, like I said, but I could. But I'm gonna show you how I chop this tree down here at the end. But first, so this is why I'm telling you about the Moringa was my gateway herb. And the reason I'm saying that is because, before I say that, you can see some of the ducks back here. And I got the baby over here. Oh, look, they're everywhere. They're just like nesting under there. And actually, let's go see if we can go do an Easter egg hunt real quick. I think I kind of forgot what I was saying, but I'll remember it again in a second. Oh yeah, see, check it out. Under the banana tree right here, which, before we do that, look at these bananas. I don't know if they're gonna ripen. And then look at this beautiful banana flower. I don't know if they're gonna ripen because it's winter, but it's like an Easter egg hunt at Stonehaven here. Check that out. That's the only one in this nest. And that's kind of a small duck egg, but oh, check this out. Can you see that? A whole bunch of eggs down there. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. A little nest back here. 3 more eggs. I don't have enough hands. Whoop, there we go. And there's definitely more nests around here somewhere, but it's kind of nice getting some eggs. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Huh? How you doing? So these are delicious eggs. I really do like duck eggs. And some people have sensitivities to chicken eggs. And if you do, you may be able to still eat duck eggs. There's this one. So anyways, when I started learning about other herbs, at least I was taking Moringa. You know, I was taking Moringa capsules. I've been taking it for like 4 years now because I knew that it was really healthy for me. And it was. And you know what? It sustained me for quite a while taking the capsules. However, it wasn't all my body needed. Now, it was all my body needed to survive. So if you're gonna cure malnutrition with Moringa, then children can actually get fully nourished with Moringa in the beginning and not be malnourished anymore. Yes, and my dad said Moringa basically saved his life. It was like almost, and it's an antibiotic for bad stuff too. So you know, there's sometimes with infections and other things like that. If you keep taking Moringa and your body doesn't get rid of it, like if it doesn't flush you out, your body probably needs it. But anyways, so I still take Moringa every day. Also keep in mind, Moringa is a food, okay? It's a food, but food is medicine. I mean, this is what we gotta be remembering. Food is medicine. But Moringa is a food. So healthy foods don't typically react bad with other things. So, Moringa is a food, but it's also a medicine because food is medicine. Does that make sense, everybody? All right. So I was eating a ton of Moringa capsules. I've been doing about 16 capsules a day, and every day I do it, I feel pretty good. If I don't do it, I don't necessarily have as much energy. Or I'm eating the fresh trees and the fresh leaves. Now here's the thing, right now, you know, they're not really, you know, they're not really, I can eat it. Like I can eat these little tips, the little fresh tips. I can eat those. But it doesn't taste as good in the wintertime, right? So I like it kind of to taste good as well. Or just take the capsules. If I'm eating it in a salad, I like it to taste good. Or I can just eat it in capsules every day, which is typically what I do. But here's what I'm finding, and I'm glad I did that for so many years because I didn't do anything else. I wasn't doing any other herbs, but what I was doing was I was researching herbs. I've been studying herbs for ever since I started learning about Moringa and how amazing Moringa is. I also started figuring out how amazing all these other herbs are that work in synergy with Moringa that give our body some other specific benefits. And Moringa is an adaptogen also, just like ashwagandha, but that's one of the things, ashwagandha. And then black pepper. See, I went to the store and yesterday and I bought some ashwagandha. The thing is, it doesn't have black pepper in it. And it still helps my cortisol drop down, but I can feel it. It doesn't act quite as fast. Our stress relief formula, it's got black pepper in it, which is a vehicle. The ingredient inside of black pepper is a vehicle for nutrients to be absorbed into our body. For instance, with turmeric, I think it's our body can only absorb about 5% of turmeric, and correct me if I'm wrong on these stats. But if you add the vehicle of biofferin, which is in our turmeric, plus curcumin, the biofferin is an ingredient in black pepper, and it acts as a vehicle. And then 95% of the turmeric gets absorbed in your body. That's why it actually recommended dose is only 1 capsule, because you don't need much turmeric as long as you're actually absorbing it all. If you're not absorbing the turmeric, it's not gonna affect you as well on the anti-inflammatory level, which is what it does. But it still will. It'll still be good to take it. That is Charlie Brown right there. So, that's why Moringa was my gateway herb. So, as I started realizing this is why I'm getting all this is coming back around right now to the reason I'm saying this, is because I started a company and it's called Complete Nutra. And the reason is because I want to take all the supplements I need every single day. I want to take what I need and I want to get rid of what I don't need. So, I'm gonna flip this around, just show you what I'm gonna do, because this is what I do. So I'll look at all the swag. I got a girl's shirt here, some hats. So actually, this is what I'm gonna be using to chop the Moringa tree down. And look at this, I want more Moringa coffee. Oh, another thing, before I get into this, guys. So I didn't weigh myself when I was in San Miguel de Allende. Hey, what's up, Jessica? I didn't weigh myself for a whole 10 days. We were just out there, we were doing things. I've been intermittent fasting. So I've been doing a few different things. And in fact, what's up, Roberto? Oh, I saw some comments. I missed some comments. I'll respond to your comments here shortly, guys. But anyways, I started this because I really needed to get healthy myself. I'll just lean down. And I kind of forgot where I was. Oh, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. And that was my trigger to remember. So here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been doing more than one thing. I've been doing more than just supplements. In fact, the NutraChallenge is what I've been doing. I've lost 16 pounds since January 1st, and that's in 18 days. 19 days now. But Complete Nutra is launching tomorrow, and I'm going to be live. I'm going to go live tomorrow, I believe at 5 p.m. to choose the winners. So you still have like 30 hours right now to go on CompleteNutra.com and enter the Gleam contest to win a $100 gift card to Complete Nutra for your own supplements if you need, whatever you need. I'm going to flip the camera around here and show you something. So this is what I've been doing. Oh, and I keep forgetting to mention that I've been intermittent fasting every day. And I think this is why I've also lost as much weight as I have. So take care of myself. Yeah, Roberto, I definitely will. That's what I'm doing here. I'm taking care of myself and I'm feeling good with it. So right now I have to take these. This is a Complete Essential 6. This is really good for a whole bunch of different things. Right there, all the benefits. Supports bone health, healthy heart support. Now look what it has in it. Vitamin D3 and K2. And some bioperin, look at that, and some black pepper for absorption. So it does a whole bunch of cool stuff. I just take one a day on that. The turmeric, like I said, it's got the bioperin, and the curcuminoids, and the turmeric. So very well absorbed turmeric. So I take only one of each of these in this line. Blood Sugar Ultra is really good. Got a whole bunch of good stuff in this one. You can see, I don't know if you can read that. But this is a really good one with white mulberry leaf. I only take one of that. Kind of helps my blood sugar stay regulated when I'm fasting. And then I take the Joint Health, which is glucosamine and chondroitin, because I've been walking every day 10,000 steps. So it's important. So I'm going to be taking a round of just one of these. This is my afternoon routine. Then two of these. And this is the Liver Health. It helps detox my liver. If you eat bread, there's glyphosate in the bread, guys. There's glyphosate in every single kind of wheat in the United States. You need this because glyphosate makes fatty livers. So anyways, I take two of these brains. Super awesome ingredients, especially this proprietary blend here. Got some bacopa in there. I love the flower bacopa. But this stuff is great. So I take two of those, helps me stay sharp. And then I take two of these, which is with echinacea. Has a lot of excellent stuff in the immune formula too. So I go two of those. And then I usually take a couple of these because it really just helps calm me down. It's got some really good stuff in the oats. Yeah, you know what? Why? It's because it's got rhodiola and it's got ashwagandha and it's got chamomile. It doesn't have the highest amount of ashwagandha in it, so that's why I take more ashwagandha also. But this is a super relaxer. Excellent, excellent ingredients. And it just works so well, especially when I take it with this. This is the ashwagandha with black pepper. This is the stress relief formula, okay? But I ran out of it because I've been taking a lot of it. So I like to take these together. These actually work really, really well together. But anyways, so I had to go get this stuff from Sprouts, which actually works pretty good, but it doesn't work as fast because the black pepper helps it absorb. Right there. And then I've not really been taking the energy, but it's green coffee bean. So this is really good stuff, but I haven't been taking it because I haven't been needing it. So that's what I take. And then this is Moringa, this unlabeled one. It's Moringa. This is the stuff I capsuled myself from the monks. And then at night, I'll take some other stuff. And in the morning, I'll take these plus ashwagandha, the probiotic, and the omega-3. So I'm not eating food, but I am taking rounds of supplements. And the reason I'm losing weight is because not only am I nutrifying myself with supplements, but I'm also, what's up, Nola? How you doing? Hello from El Paso. What's up, Pat and Tony's? It's good to see everybody here. You got some bottle tree moringa seeds, almost the size of pecan. Oh, cool. Put those eggs on sweet potatoes. Okay, nice. So anyways, guys, this is why moringa was my gateway herb. So hey, if you haven't signed up for the Gleam contest, go to CompleteNutra.com right now because you can still do it. Like you got like 30 hours left to be enrolled in winning $100 gift card to the website. Okay, another disclaimer is I'm working really hard. I'm going to pick the winners live tomorrow on Develop Awesome Skills at 5 p.m. Arizona time. So Phoenix Mountain Time, Google your differences and just lock it in your calendar because I'm coming on live tomorrow, which is the launch day of Complete Nutra. Maybe. The reason I say maybe is because I really put deadlines that are pretty hardcore in front of me. And a lot of times I hit them. And then a lot of times if I don't hit them, I'm like a week away because I've been really going for that. But sometimes when I'm not, it's not just things I can do. Now I'm actually building a team, working with other people, and so I have to work on their schedules as well. So if they don't work on the weekends, things don't get done on the weekends. So this is what I'm doing on the weekend for you guys, just to tell you, I'm launching CompleteNutra.com. Whole family nutrition. That's the whole point of Complete Nutra. You can see some of my crazy notes over here on these walls just to make everything happen. But look at that. It's a place to honor moms, okay? For all the unacknowledged sacrifices that they have given to keep us healthy and safe. I don't know about you, but when my mom set all my supplements in front of me and told me to take my vitamins, I'm like, okay, Mom. I was all groaning about it. I still took them, she told me to, so I did what she said. But then we leave and we don't even thank her for doing that, for forcing us to take our vitamins. All we do is grumble and then walk away all mad. And moms are like, day in, day out, making it happen. We need to be nice to our moms. We need to honor our moms, respect our moms, because they've busted their butts for us, okay? Anyways, this is a mom-inspired company. My mom told me to take my vitamins always. And Jessie's a mom, and she's the doctor that on the website, so check it out, Dr. Jessie Keener. She's got a whole bunch of great episodes on every single formula. So if you have any questions on any formula, go to CompleteNutra.com. It looks like you can buy stuff right now, but it's really for research right now, so just go there. I might have to delay the launch until next Monday. So I'm gonna pick the winners tomorrow at 5, but I may not be able to have anybody buy stuff until next Monday. So you can try, but don't try until I tell you it's live and go. But anyways, because it won't work yet. I need to get the merchant accounts and all the bank stuff set up, and that kind of takes a little bit of time. But I'm close, really close. Anyways, this is the video for today, and this is why I wanted to do it, because I'm launching Complete Nutra tomorrow, and I wanted to give you guys a chance to enter the contest if you haven't done it, to win $100, because then you can get your own round of supplements. And this is really good stuff. This stuff is great. It's making me feel good. Like I said, I've lost 16 pounds in 19 days. So here's what I've been doing. I'm going to finish my earlier statement. I have been drinking black coffee basically, and I did detox off of black coffee for even like a few days when I was in San Miguel with a whole bunch of other stuff. But I've been intermittent fasting. And what does that mean? I'm actually thinking about changing the second pillar of the NutraChallenge, not to a nutritarian style diet, which I think is a great thing to look at, if that's for you, but to intermittent fasting. I think that's how people are gonna see the best results. You're gonna see the best results from the NutraChallenge if you intermittent fast. Now, I want you to talk to your doctors and stuff like that if you have any questions about fasting. But intermittent fasting for me is I don't eat breakfast. And then what I do is I go walk 10,000 steps and I come back and then I break my fast. I have my breakfast around 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon, okay? And then I'll eat another meal. I might even sometimes snack a little bit on like a piece of fruit, which I used to do. I'm not really gonna be doing that right now. I love fruit. In the springtime, I'm gonna be eating some fruit. But right now, I'm gonna get my blood sugar on a real nice track. I'm gonna get my body, which was a little resistant to insulin. And so when I fast, it actually makes my body more sensitive to insulin and makes it to where my body doesn't have to produce as much insulin. Does that make sense? Anytime you eat something, it has, now some things have different varying degrees of how much insulin they produce in your body, but every time you eat something, more insulin gets pumped out to help your body regulate it. Well, if you're insulin resistant, your body has to pump out a ton of insulin every single time you eat something. If you fast every single day for more than 12 hours, your body gets a break from any kind of insulin. So it allows your body to start becoming more sensitive to insulin, which is a positive thing, right? So anyways, a little bit of science for you. Hopefully you like that. But this is what I do. And I just want to say, like, I'm starting this company to help everybody, to help me, to help everybody. And I want it to be 100% satisfactory to you. So honestly, I want all your feedback. Please just let me know how I can improve, what's up. I'm still got a lot of room to grow, and I'm working on some other things right now, like some packages and stacks and stuff like that. But anyways, what I'm saying is if you buy something and it doesn't work for you, or you don't like it, or you don't want it, or whatever, just give me email me, text me, call me. All the numbers are on the website. I put them all on the website so you guys can actually get a hold of me and ask me the questions you need. And if you gotta return something, we'll return it 100%. Okay, no matter. I want you to be 1,000% happy with everything. And if you're not, you send it back and I'll return your money. I'm not here to, I'm really, I do want to start a business. I need to create a legacy. And I believe this right here is a beginning of that for me. But I'm not here to just make money at the cost of anybody. I'm here as a win-win-win. That's what I'm trying to do here. I want to win. I want you to win. And I want everybody around us to win. Okay? So that's what everything's about. I want us to get healthy because 2020 is the year of perfect vision. I keep saying that, but I believe it. The year of perfect vision. And it's time to get healthy. Maybe that's just because I turned 40, kicked everything into gear, but that's it. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take these tools. We're going to go outside. I'm going to chop down the moringa. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to sip my coffee, which says, I want more moringa. And you can get this on my Etsy store. Black coffee. Make sure you're drinking water with your coffee, though. I don't really love hot coffee. I kind of like it when it's a little bit cooled down. Anyways, Etsy plug, absolutely. A whole bunch of cool gear on there. There's some NutraChallenge gear. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, girls. All right. Let's see what we got going on over here. I'm going to put this on the tripod. And look how crappy that Moringa looks. Oh, you look so bad, Moringa. But this one is Fragrant. This one is Fragrant Moringa. Fragrant Moringa is one of my favorite Moringa trees. And the reason is because when the flowers come in, it just smells. I've never had a fragrant Moringa tree. All the Moringa trees kind of have a mild, I mean, you could kind of smell them a little bit. They smell kind of good sometimes, like a little bit, very like a hint, like White Claw. It's like a hint of Moringa smell. But this one is so fragrant. It's beautiful smelling. My neem tree is my other fragrant tree. It smells like jasmine, those little flowers. I love the neem. And neem and Moringa are basically sisters in India, in the Ayurvedic Indian medical tradition. Neem and Moringa have massive medicinal benefits. All right, so let's just start this. I'm just gonna start cutting it down. Now you can really, there's so much water in these that you can really just basically use clippers for much of this. For even pretty thick ones, the clippers just cut straight through. So really, I'm just gonna take it all the way down to a trunk. I really needed to do this, by the way. I just figured that you guys might want to see it on camera. So I just waited until I was live. But, oh yeah, sometimes they just break off, and if they do, it's not ideal, but you can clean it up with the saw later. So I might come back with this saw and take off all these nubs just to clean up this trunk. And some of these are a little big. I could just use the saw on. And some of them are even going down. Like this one's like shooting down. Moringas like to sprawl out. All right. And I love these saws. I don't know if you guys ever seen these. They're like little finishing saws, and then this little guy. But this one here, has like a thin for nice cuts, and this one actually cuts real quick. It has some skip tooth in there. Oh. So that's actually, you know, there's a way to cut down a tree. You want to score the back side of it, which I didn't do, before you cut the top. I'm just going to use this small one for now. Score the underside, and then you cut the top so it breaks without splitting the bark. And it's just so full of water, like one swipe with this saw, like just completely cuts them off. So don't think you're killing your moringa if you want to really chop it down. Now, if you try to plant a cutting like this, I think you're going to get maybe a 40% to 30% rate where it works. What I would say to do, if it's about 1.5 inches thick there, this is what I would do. I would chop it down to about, let's see how tall that is, maybe 3 feet, and then plant it deep. Plant like at least 18 inches to 2 feet of it, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna root out at every single one of these nodes. And if you can get us a nice multiple rooting system on a cutting, then you're gonna have a strong rooting system. Hey Michelle, how you doing? From the top, and it's gonna start branching out, and then you can pick your trunk. You can choose the trunk as it comes up, but it's gonna have a lot of roots. So that's like how I like to plant cuttings. You can see how I did it in episode like 92 or 94 or something like that on Develop Awesome Skills. So that's a cutting. And there's a thing called the completely free market. One of Steve, my mom's husband, his daughter, I think she's putting it on, or someone's putting it on, or her friends are putting it on. It's called the completely free market. I think it's on Saturday. Next Saturday. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but I'm gonna let you guys know about that. But they asked for some cuttings, so I might actually just give a whole bunch of moringa cuttings for free next Saturday somewhere, probably downtown Phoenix. So if you want free cuttings, I think we're gonna have some there, okay? And if you want it, comment below, let me know you want that. So I'm gonna keep cutting. You might want to have glasses on when you do this, because it does get a little shavings in your eye. I'm just going to go fast here. And all right, there it is. So first, that's first step right there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna clean all these up. Hey, so does it look like... Okay. Sorry, hold on. Woo! It's gonna work out. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. This is what I want to show you here. This is a cutting, okay? When you really want a cutting on a Moringa to work, this is what you want. 3 inches, 4 inches in diameter. If you can get 3-4 inches in diameter, you are going to get this to grow into a really strong tree. Now here's what I have. 2 trunks side by side. Now it depends on how I want this Moringa to grow, what I'm gonna do. I'm not really sure, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one of these trunks away. Whichever trunk I take away will be perfect cuttings. So I might actually take the longer one away, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna make that decision later, but I can do that now that I trimmed this tree up. So this tree just feels a lot better. Chopping it down this much, they love it. They really like the prunes. Now look at this one. This one is a PKM 1 as well that gets so many pods, it just breaks the branches right off. Now these, I can't really do anything with them. They're not thick enough to eat. They did not mature enough because of the winter. So see, there's this huge pile of mulch here that is just clippings right now. So this whole tree is gonna get cut down just like Fragrant. But there it is, Fragrant Moringa. You're gonna see how strong she comes back in the summer, especially when I choose the trunk. Actually, I might keep the long one and just give it a little top, like right about eye level for me. So she'll start branching up right above my head. But it is nice to have the low hanging flowers on that tree. I'll make that decision later when I'm actually thinking a little bit more about that tree. All right, you wanna see some ducks? What do you guys wanna see? You guys wanna see anything in the yard? Anyways, questions, anything? What do you guys think about my new company, Complete Nutra? Hope you guys like it. Let's see what you guys said here. Your Moringa died, Michelle. You bought seeds and are germinating a couple right now. Awesome. Nola, Pat and Tony's, Roberto. Take care of myself. Thank you. Absolutely. I appreciate you caring, and I am taking care of myself. Look, does it look like I've lost 16 pounds? Crazy. I was 210 pounds. And now I'm 194 pounds. You got some bottle tree Moringa seeds. They're almost the size of a pecan. What? AZ Farmer Kobe, you have some bottle tree Moringa seeds. They're almost the size of a pecan. That sounds really interesting. I don't know what you mean by that. If you're still on, let me know what you mean. How big are the pods if the seed is as big as a pecan? Moringa roots are dangerous. Well, if you plant next to a wall or house. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I'm glad you love the channel. I think in some places, okay, if you live in a tropical place that there is, oh, you got them from India. Awesome. No pods yet, either or fruit. Be oily. Nice. If you're in a tropical place where it doesn't freeze, yeah, don't plant moringas next to a structure. They're just never gonna stop growing. If you're in a place that gets some freezes, they do stop growing during the winter time. So yeah, I would say don't really plant any trees next to your structures. But moringa's got such a watery root. Although I am only 3 years in here, I haven't really actually even seen, I need to go to India. I need to see some epic old moringa trees. I need to further my knowledge with moringa because I've only experienced moringas that are in my yard basically. for the most part. I did take the Moringa certification course, so certified Moringa grower over here. But I look very healthy. Thank you so much. Northwest Florida. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so I mean, you might actually get kind of cold up there in Northwest Florida. Well, hey, AZ Farmer Kobe, you gotta let me know how those do. Keep me in the loop on those. I'm really excited about that. I would love to grow some other variety. Is it a Moringa oleifera or is it a different variety of Moringa? Yeah, let's see what else we got here. So I wouldn't plant any trees next to a wall, really, especially hardwood trees. But Moringa's not hardwood. It's like waterwood. Waterwood. Paper. You guys remember that? I just quoted Waterworld. I don't know why. Anyways, okay. If you're interested in that Moringa class, so clueless, just get the Amazon ones. You know what? I would recommend to take that class for sure. It's in San Diego for a week, once or twice a year, something like that. So it's Mariko with Moringa for Life. She's a really good teacher. And Blanca, I don't know where they're doing it right now, but they're awesome. Your tummy got upset later. Wait, you ate a PKM1 seed. You like the taste? It was cool how my water tasted like sugar water. Yeah, absolutely. And one of the reasons that your stomach got upset afterwards is because your body is not used to Moringa yet, especially the seeds. The seeds are really potent. And so your body, you might get a stomach ache, but what that's really doing is it's pulling toxins out of your body. So your body can regulate and actually get, Moringa seeds are really good at regulating blood sugar as well. There's a lot of people that have diabetes that are on about a 15 to 20 seed regimen per day, and it helps regulate their blood sugar. So I do have a blood sugar ultra product in there. Also the white mulberry leaf does really good at regulating blood sugar, but Moringa in general, the seeds, that's what people eat them for. And then the seeds get pressed and then you get the oil. So you're able to get some Moringa oil also from the seeds. But the tree behind me, oh, you're welcome, Michelle. The tree behind me is neem. So beautiful in the wintertime as well. Oh, you know what I can show you guys is the passion fruits. Oh my gosh, you gotta check this out. And you know what? I threw some tobacco seeds over there and they started growing too. So I'll show you a couple things. Do a little walk around. Also remember, I'm going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. to draw the winners of the Gleam contest. So, whoa, hello. So this is the passion fruit. The vine starts all the way at the end of this fence over here. But check it out. A whole bunch of passion fruits in here. The flowers, I can't wait to show you guys. But the flowers are so gorgeous. But yeah, anyways, these are not ripe yet. But there's a ton of them. And this is the passion fruit. How your mango, oh, cool, yeah, Pat and Tony, I'm gonna show you those. They're doing great. I'll show you the front yard here too, but here, before I do, check this out. This is the passion fruit trunk. Look at this thing. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk. That's the one trunk of the passion fruit, and that goes all the way down like 50 feet. This one tree. There's a whole bunch of passion fruit that's climbing up this Moringa. This is giant leaf Moringa, and I'm gonna be chopping this guy all the way down too. I'm gonna do these in separate videos because I have a lot of Moringas to massacre this year. There's Ramp, gonna get a big haircut. This is my green thornless jujube. There's some jujubes up there. I saw them. So I'm gonna be able to eat those soon. And then this is Maui, who's gonna get a big haircut this year too. My rainbow eucalyptus, hopefully at some point she kicks into gear, but that's okay. And then you get to see the peaches. Must have been a cold 11 days because they just dropped all of their leaves. Now I'm gonna be giving these peaches a huge prune as well. So I'll probably come back and film that for you guys as well. The other desert gold peach, these are both desert golds. Should have planted a different variety, but hey, what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat more peaches. And then this is the row of figs up in the front here. And then this beautiful tree is handling the winter fully. She's dropping all the leaves, but she's handling the winter excellently. This is a royal Poinciana, a flamboyant tree, and it's got red, like orchid-like flowers that come in on it. So it hasn't flowered yet, but hopefully this is the year. And then here's the other fig trees. There's a whole bunch of figs left on here. Ooh, I think they might be good. Oh, I'm still fasting though. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's 1 o'clock. So it's 1 o'clock, so I can, well, that's the thing in the wintertime. Figs that might feel ripe, but they don't taste good. We're gonna work our way. We're getting around to the mangoes. And then this is probably one of my most favorite fruits now. This is a Pakistani mulberry. And it literally has mulberries that are as thick as my pinky, but like 4 inches long. You can see some of my other videos on it. Now this grows great from cuttings as well. So I'm going to be cutting this tree down big time, and I'd like to actually try to plant some cuttings. But, you know, it takes work to do all this kind of stuff. So we'll see how far I get on that, but I do want to plant some cuttings of that. This is another Moringa tree. She's coming all the way down, but she's looking really good over winter. Way better than the other ones. And then this is the, oh man, so beautiful in the wintertime. This is the Tropic pink guava. I mean, it's so beautiful always, but I like how the leaves kind of turn purple. And then here we're getting to the mangoes. All the sugar cane is just going everywhere, but yeah, look at these mangoes. Doing so well. My carry is right here. Look at this new growth the carry is putting on in the winter. This new growth is a huge leaf. Wintertime growth on mangoes in Phoenix, guys. This is crazy. But the reason is, even when it freezes, this is protected, because look how dense this is. I planted really dense, so everything protects itself. This castor bean up here was a nice canopy for a few years, but it's kind of, they only got a couple years in them. It's kind of dying now. So that's coming down. And this one is a graftable mango. It's just completely growing like crazy. And this is my, it was called a pineapple peach, I thought. But then Seamus O'Leary came over and said it wasn't. I tend to believe Seamus O'Leary when he says stuff about mangoes. Oh, look, I let my ducks out in the front yard. There's Butterscotch, my new boy, right there. Whoop. And Eaglet is sitting right next to Butterscotch. And then Eagle is right here. He's in the front. Oh, is that the sweetheart? Are you coming, baby? Bogart's gonna come make an appearance. So yeah, this is the coconut cream mango. When you look at this, like this just sprawls out. It really wants to just be a sprawling tree, which I would love to get a few mangoes. It's definitely flowered. I have not gotten any mangoes that I've eaten off that yet. Hey baby, how you doing? Hi gorgeous. How you doing, sweetheart? I got the best animals at my yard. All right. And then this one is fruit punch mango. And fruit punch mango has given me some big mangoes. I actually have videos on the channel. You can check it out. And they are so good. They taste like flowers. And then that's the Kerry mango back there. Fruit punch, pineapple peach, coconut cream. And then this one, this is an avocado. This is the winter Mexican avocado. Looking pretty good in the winter, actually. Staying really nice and green. And then this is the little, probably getting a little too much shade now, but this is the ice cream mango, which is a small tree, but has already made a couple mangoes. And they were really good, but I definitely need to prune them all off those small trees for a few years. And I don't know if it's getting enough light because the guava's taking out all the light, which was what it was intended to do. I gotta clean this place up. The carob is my big canopy tree over the front, and it's finally starting to kind of creep over the avocados, because this is my RT Aravaipa, and it's named after my friend Ryan Thomas Anderson. RTA was what we called him. We made a movie together. We won the Phoenix Film Festival. He recently passed away. I love him, miss him, but this Aravaipa is such a strong grower. He won the Doritos Super Bowl commercial with the Time Machine ad, if you remember that. He won $1 million. What a crazy accomplishment in someone's life, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, this is called RT Aravaipa, and I want you to see something. Now, it's getting bark. It actually takes quite a few years for the trunks to stop being green and to start getting bark. So mine is actually doing it right now. And then this one is a really small little avocado called Catalina avocado, which it's probably not getting enough sunlight either. This whole place just got canopied. Hey, but you know what? I built a canopy in Phoenix in 3 years. Oh, and check this out. This is Barbados cherries, the tropical cherry trees. Man, they love to also just hang and sprawl. And the ducks, look, they strip the bottoms of everything. Anything they can reach, they eat. But you know what? They love greens. That's why my duck eggs are delicious, because they eat all these greens in my yard. Hey, what's up, Snow Gun? What's going on? I wonder if avocados grow in Texas. You know, avocados will grow great, like in California, because it's very mild. It's not as hot in the summer. So if someone's a mild summer, they will grow well. Like they grew really well out in San Miguel de Allende, and there were some beautiful avocado trees that were right now flowering. You have a ficus sycamore cutting if you want one. Ficus sycamore. I guess I don't know what that is. I mean, I know it's a tree, but I can't picture the tree right now. But thank you. Yeah, you gotta come say hi, AZ Farmer Kobe. You gotta come over to Stonehaven and say what's up, meet the ducks in person. It's a fig tree. Oh, what? The one in the Bible, cool. Does it produce edible figs? I know like the fiddle leaf fig does not produce figs. These moringas are coming down too. I tried to do this whole like intertwining a moringa. 4 crops a year? I'm in. I would eat figs all the time if I could. Well, fresh ones anyway. This one here, you know, this is an all-in-one almond. And you know what? Now I just found out I have almond sensitivity. But maybe if I grow my own almonds, it might be a little different. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but that's a bummer, huh? I should plant some pecans or some... Oh, and then look what my roommate did. I'm gonna flip the camera around. He planted a little front garden here. We got some dill now, some rosemary, a couple kinds of different rosemary. Got mint. There's my big basil plant over there. And this is where the grapevines start, right there. But yeah, it looks really cool. We got some ruta. Looks like a raspberry bush, I think it is. And that's the old blueberry, but I don't think the blueberry is gonna make it because blueberries need something very specific. And we don't really have it here. I'm not sure how all the experiments of blueberry did, because I planted this stuff 3 years ago, which were experiments. Oh, is that the sweet baby? What are you doing? She loves the carob tree. Hi, honey. Oh, what's up, sweetheart? Hi, baby. What are you doing? She is a climber. This is Bogart. How you doing there, honey? What? Stick your booty in my face? How you doing? Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Look at you, baby. Oh, you're such a good girl. Well, I guess that's a perfect way to end the video on Bogart, my sweet, beautiful girl. You know what's interesting? I love these kitties and I love the ducks and I love Stonehaven, but I was so present and in the moment for my 10 days out in San Miguel de Allende. I didn't miss anything. I wasn't there missing anything. I was there present and living and working and hanging out and getting time with my dad and with Jesse, and it was amazing. Getting to know the trees out there too. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit from my adventures. Did you like that cool grasshopper? That thing was crazy. Anyways, you guys are amazing. I love you all. I am in Sunny Slope. Well, shoot me a Facebook message or message me anywhere you can and I'll let you know, Kobe. You're welcome, Jessica. I'm glad you're checking it out. It's so great to have you on the NutraChallenge too. You're killing it. And we are gonna be making up our steps because I'm still deficit in some steps today. I don't know how many steps I have from doing this video, but I'm gonna go do my walking here. But just guys, remember, if you haven't signed up yet, go to CompleteNutra.com, boop, and sign up for the challenge. And then tomorrow, tune back in at 5 p.m. Arizona time, and I'm gonna be picking all the winners from the Gleam contest. So you still got like 30 hours left to go enter to win one of 5 $100 gift cards to Complete Nutra so you can get your own supplements. And also just remember, like I said, that I'm gonna choose the winners tomorrow, but you might have to wait 1 week to get your stuff or to order your stuff because I'm still working on making everything work. Oh my gosh, I lost this a while ago. I must have come out here to trim. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trimming the carob and I drank a coffee and then I set it down. Oh, that's so nice. That looks gross inside, but I can clean it. This was one of my favorite cups. My mom got me this cup and I like Pinocchio. Bye, Michelle. See you guys. I love you all. Join the NutraChallenge if you're not in it because, like I said, I've lost 16 pounds in 19 days. I feel great. And I'm about to go on my walk right now, fasted. Here's one more little super ninja tip. I'm gonna start fasting 1 day a week completely. I'm not gonna eat on Sundays, I think it's gonna be. So I'm gonna be doing a 36-hour fast from Saturday dinner until Monday breakfast. But my breakfast isn't even gonna be probably till lunch, okay? So I'll try to do like a 40-hour or so fast. So that's a ninja hack. Walk and walk. And I'm gonna start adding in some weight training so I can beef up my muscles, but walk on an empty stomach, 10,000 steps, then come back. And if you do that consistently for like, look, 18 days, I don't know. I think everything I'm doing right now, plus taking my supplements, plus detoxing, plus getting good sleep, it's all adding up to good weight loss. So hopefully you guys are getting some positive results. And if you want to see results quicker, I would just recommend, like I said, I'm going to change the pillar 2 to intermittent fasting daily and possibly fully fasting once a week. Now that's the super upgrade. I just think intermittent fasting every single day, kind of skipping breakfast or starting at breakfast and only eating for like breakfast and lunch, skipping dinner and then going to breakfast again. That's also intermittent fasting. So you can shift it around during the day if you want. So hopefully you guys are doing amazing. And I love you guys so much. Go to CompleteNutra.com. It's called Whole Family Nutrition for a reason. I love you guys. My name is David A. Stone. And until next time, develop awesome skills.